Alright, hello there YouTube, it's me, Morrissey America, playing on Shadowverse. Now, this is a new game that I kind of found on Steam and also found on my phone app. This is a very popular card game from what I read in the description of the phone app from Japan. Now, if you played Heartstone or if you play any sort of card game, this is pretty self-explanatory. You get a bunch of free cards and then you just try out the deck and just do X, Y, and Z. And as you can see, I did put some money into the game. It's not a lot, but yeah, it's pretty much straightforward, and I like this sort of game and this sort of animation, and it's still brand new, so a lot of the stuff that's in the shop right now, it's not out. They're making a bunch of decks, or they just released a bunch of pre-built decks. They released a new pack for the things you can buy, and then they also... yeah, pretty much you can do a bunch of customization, and you can look at this stuff at your own time, unless you don't play the game. But yeah, so there's solo mode where you can actually get some practice, or you do the main story, and you can get some items off of the main story, like cards that can help you with your deck, and etc, etc. And then there's multiplayer where you go up against other players, you play in competitive mode, or you play in non-competitive mode, or you do a private match with maybe your friends. And then there's arena. Now this will most likely be your main way to get money, or rubies. Is it rubies? No, I'm just gonna call them gold for now, but yeah. This is your main way to get money in the game, in-game money, other than the pay-to-play money. But yeah, it's the arena sort of dealio. So, it's the arena sort of dealio where you choose from 3 characters, then you have to build a deck from whatever cards you can select from. So yeah, it's pretty randomized, but it's pretty good, and it's pretty straightforward. But anyways, let me do one match of this game and show you guys what I plan to do. Now, there's a lot of sort of different unique gameplays you have to pay attention to, depending on what deck you build. As you can see, I build most of the decks that I tampered around with. I think there are 8 decks in total. I have a question mark above my head because I can't remember right off the top of my head, but yeah. What I will actually use is the Bloodcraft deck. Now, I actually paid some gold so I can actually get this vampire chick instead of the main dude. But yeah, pretty much when it comes to this, it's straightforward. Depending on what playstyle you like the most, you'll go for that character instead to try to build a good deck around that. However, there's a lot of tier decks that's out there on some website talking about which deck is best to use for X, Y, and Z, and etc, etc. But yeah, I'm just playing this game very casually. Now, am I going first? Oh shoot, I hate it when I go first, but let me explain what this screen is. This is where you can redraw for something. I might want to keep that in hand. This is actually a good setup, so I won't redraw anything right now. But yeah, depending on which leader you choose from, they have different abilities. For my character, I rely heavily on the fact that I have this ability called Vengeance. It only becomes active if I am at 10 HP. So, what I'm gonna do is do a bunch of draw power, which I kind of regret doing because I actually should have summoned this guy instead. But moving on. Yeah. My deck is based around me getting a lot of benefits if I lose a lot of HP. So, what will you do? Most likely this person will play a card. Now, this person is doing Shadowcraft, and it's heavily based around necromancy and also killing your minions a lot, because that skull over there, the purple skull, it means it's what is it, the number of shadows held, and when a lot of people die, that will help them out greatly. So I hate that card. That card actually has the Bane on it, and if you don't know what Bane does, it automatically kills the follower, even if they have a lot of hit points. So if that card attacks if that card attacks my own card, even though it will be at 1/1, it will die because of Bane. Yeah, as you can see, it decides to do that, and boom, it died. Now the field is clear, and this person can easily play something without worrying about the con of summoning something. And then I had to deal with this, and then let me think of what to do. Okay, this card isn't that bad because it's at 1/1, but they can only attack me or someone with ward. What I'm gonna do is play this card, the Crazed Executioner, and he damaged me for 2. But it's a good 3/3 card. It's just the downfall of it is that you get damage in the process, but it'll help you quickly get into vengeance if that's what you're trying to aim for. My next card I will play will be... depending on what he does, I might need to use the Dance of Death. Alright, he might evolve someone. Now, when it comes to evolving, you have these orbs over here, and you can just select any one of your minions and they can automatically attack someone during that phase. Now, if there's no one to attack, they cannot attack the person directly, so unless they have Rush. Or was it, no, Storm. Storm is the one ability you want to be careful of, not Rush, excuse me. But anyways, he played that card. What I'm gonna do is do this. I'll summon her out, then I'll use the Razory Claw to take out that skeleton, and then I'll just smack him for 3. Now, I know what this card does, and I'm not gonna kill it, because it will summon out a Lynch. Now, if he decides to suicide it against someone like a person with a ward, or he kills it himself, then I will have a response to his Lynch. But for now, he's only smacked me for 1/1, and I don't mind. Now, if he decides to evolve that card and he has something that has Storm, I might need to worry about it. But for now, everything's going in my favor, I would say. I do want to lose a lot of my HP though, but I can't exactly do that right now. I might play this card, but the downfall to playing this card, even though it's 3/7, it gets +2 at the end of the turn, but it will damage me for 2. And then that guy plays the Ghost Hound Sexton. I have no clue how this card works exactly, but yeah, he decides to evolve it instead. And if he evolves it, even though it's on his side, the ability still kicks it. Where I get I -1 from his HP, and then I get +1 from my guy. And yeah, he just killed that character. And I'm not going anywhere with this, because I'm still at 13 HP. And I think I hate that card. There's something about that card that I didn't like. No, it wasn't anything dangerous. It was some other card that I was afraid of. What to do? I'm not at Vengeance yet, which is a problem for me. So what I'm gonna do is summon her out. She's very good, but like I said, the con to her is that she minus a lot of my HP if I don't exactly pay attention to it. So what I decided to do is just evolve her so she can quickly attack that guy, and then also give a lot more HP, and now she becomes the 7/5. Now, he doesn't have anything that can kill this card just yet unless he has a spell in his hand, and if he uses that spell, that's great for me because I can play this guy. Now, like I said, this card is based around killing off their minions, and if I kill this guy, it will become, he will summon a Lynch. Now, I might play the Matriarch, Blood Hungry Matriarch, so I can get his perk off, which is when he is summoned, Fanfare. That's a fancy word of when you play this card. Deal 2 damage to all enemy followers, and then whenever an enemy follower is destroyed, deal 1 damage to the enemy. Now, he decided to kill his minion off so he can get that 1 shadow off, and then another shadow for killing his minion. And then this guy is stuck because he cannot attack anyone that doesn't have a ward, and he has to attack me. So Now Vengeance is activated for me, and this is good on my end. What I would do is play Dance of Death, kill his guy that has Ward, deal 2 damage to him, then summon this Nightmare, and since Vengeance is active, she gets +2. So now she's 4. Oh, crud. Whatever. I might as well kill this guy anyways. He made me kill him now. And I should kill that Lynch. I had to kill it. I had to kill it. I cannot lose any more HP. My card did its duty, which was be a nuisance on the field. And yeah. Now I got a 3-2 and a 4-2, and he has to respond to that. He will also have to evolve it, most likely, so he can kill someone on the field. And I haven't talked much about these evolving things. No, I think I've already explained about them, but depending on if you go first or if you go second, person who goes first only has 2 evolution points. Person who goes second gets 3. And yeah, he played a card that actually allowed him to get that guy with the ward back in his hand, which isn't good on my end. But I have some responses to that, don't worry. What was I gonna say? But yeah, evolution is just a fancy word of saying like they get evolved, and then they have special perks if you evolve them correctly, or if something happens. And I don't like that card. If I remember, destroy an ally fire in a random something.
Let's make the world quieter.
Actually, that's that's a good setup for me to summon this guy. Even though I should save him for when he floods the field, I don't think he has enough cards to summon something, and this is a deadly threat in itself. And I didn't even need to use anything to wipe the field, and I don't need to worry about evolving so I can attack that card directly, so that's a ++ for me. He's gonna summon the guy that's at 5/5 with the ward and evolve him, and most likely kill my matriarch though. But yeah, pretty much this is a very, very fun new addicting card game that I'm okay with playing and leaving on my phone. Yeah, as you can see, he played a 5/5 at 5, and then he's gonna evolve it, or he's gonna leave it on the field. He's gonna leave it on the field. I don't know how I feel about that. What can I do exactly, though? So Vengeance is activated for me, and I can summon her, and if I summon her, she can recover one of my evolution points. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm gonna summon this guy out. Give him +2 because of his ability. Evolve him so he can have a lot more HP. And then just beat the heck out of his little ward defender. Now, he will die next turn unless he has a response to deal with my 7/1, my 4/5, and my 3/3. But he will have to play whatever cards he have in his hand. But yeah, pretty much, that's it for the... Oh no, this is bad. Lord of the Flies, okay. This is very bad for my end, because this guy... he can summon a lot of stuff. If I don't... Wait, does he? No, wait, I think that's a continuous spell. No, ability, excuse me, not spell. So he can summon one of these guys every time they fight. How do I respond to this? This might be a drawn out fight, so what I'm planning to do is heal myself for a bit. Do this. Do this. And then do this. Now, me playing this guy is actually pretty good now. Because whenever he summons someone, it's going to give him 1 damage to his leader. So he cannot spam the field quickly with a bunch of guys with wards. Because it will damage him. And yeah, I decided to play this card just in case if I need that draw power. I took away 6 of my HP, that's why I used a Vampire Kiss that gives me +2 and deals 2 damage to a follower, so I can have a little bit more HP unless he plays something that has Storm, and then I'm really worried. But I don't think he has anything for this sort of dealio. Does he? He's thinking. Or she.
Judgment for heretics like you.
Okay, there we go. So, he played a 4/5, and this card has an ability where if I kill it, it randomly destroys one of the strongest enemy followers in place, and then restore X defense to your leader. X equals the destroyed enemy follower's attack. So, if I kill that card, he is resisting his death. If I let him stay on the field, he will damage me, which isn't good.
Get away.
Oh my god.
I'm taking you with me.
So cold. Suffocate in the chains of sorrow.
Okay, so he is withstanding his death ordeal. And I should have actually attacked with my one dude over here, but I forgot. Because it's not... Will it make a difference? It could have made a difference if I did attack. But then again, I have 1 evolution orb, so that would be handy if I want to evolve her or him. But yeah, he did a very good move summoning that card. But now, does he have anything else to follow that up? To try to turn this data around? He has a lot of shadows though. And if he has something that gets a huge benefit off of these shadows, I might get fucked. Okay. Okay, I see what he did. I see what he did there. This isn't good for me. Because now he can evolve that card. He got 3 evolution orbs because of this chick. Which is... I applaud him for playing something like that now. But I have a card in my deck somewhere that's similar to that. But I will respond heavily to his so-called response. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll make him think about this. Now, I think he does not have an ability or a spell that can exactly take down through my HP. Unless it has Storm, then I'm worried. But I should be fine for now with 9 HP. Even if he attacks me with Olivia, he has to destroy these other 2.
You're mean.
And yeah, this card does not have Rush, so I should be fine. I can just go around his troopers and kill him. And yeah, that's what I think he's allowing me to do. Or he's gonna concede. No, he's still got 8 mana. Oh, he does that instead. But here's the thing, though. He has to deal with this Wraith. Because this Wraith can actually just beat him up for 1. Unless he has a spell that can destroy it, but I think he's playing a lot of his resources. Oh, he does have a response. I forgot about the fact he has evolution points. Now, let's see what I can pull out. Depending on what the 3 cards I can draw out, I should be able to... Okay, he's playing his whole hand now. If I have someone with Storm, I might win. And I don't. Oh, wait, This is gonna be so bad for me. I feel bad for this guy. But what I'm gonna do is summon out this little girl. And if you remember what she does, I don't think I played her ever, but if I evolve someone that isn't her, she deals 1 damage and gives me +1. So I decided to evolve this person. And guess where that shout is going at? It's at him, or her, to be precise, and I won the match. But it was a very good match, I liked how this went down. So props to this player I fought against, and apparently I got these awards as well. So thank you guys for watching this. If you're interested in joining this game, go ahead and do so. And if you want to friend me, I guess you can, but yeah, pretty much that's it for Shadowverse. If you guys are interested in this game, go ahead and try it out. Or if you want me to continue playing a bunch of this, playing a lot of this, then let me know in the comments below. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys around. Peace.